The film begins with a slideshow of children from across the globe, all once part of a sinister experiment. These children were subjected to scientific trials aimed at developing superhuman beings, mutant entities with deadly capabilities. We are then introduced to Dr. Beak, a leading scientist in the program, as she arrives at the facility where these inhumane tests occurred. Two enhanced children make a daring escape from the lab. Dr. Beak's enforcers, also altered humans, pursue them relentlessly. One child is eventually captured, while the other, a girl, escapes gravely injured. Dr. Beak instructs her subordinate, Mr. Choi, to report the girl as inactive, believing she wouldn't survive. Meanwhile, in a village nearby, the unconscious girl is discovered by a cattle farmer named Mr. Go and his wife, Sima. They take her to the hospital, where doctors confirm she has head trauma, likely causing memory loss. Unable to have children of their own, Mr. Go and Sima adopt her and give her a name, Yayon. 10 years later, Yayon appears to be a regular teenage girl living a quiet life on the farm. She helps her family through financial struggles, even borrowing money to buy beef for her sick mother. Her mother is showing early signs of dementia, possibly a severe condition like national-level lymphoma. Yayon also suffers from frequent migraines. She starts researching her mother's illness, hoping for a cure. One day, her friend Ma Young-hee suggests she join a talent competition with a 500,000 won prize. Yayon agrees, hoping to use the winnings to help her family. Surprisingly, she performs well, showing off a mysterious magical talent. Her success raises red flags for her adoptive parents, who begin to worry. They receive an anonymous phone call, further heightening their anxiety. Unbeknownst to Yayon, Mr. Choi is observing her from a distance. Yayon travels to Seoul with Ma Young-hee for the next stage of the audition. On the train, they meet a man who calls himself the Nobleman. He claims to recognize Yayon and seems stunned that she has a name, as they were once known only by numbers. Though Yayon doesn't remember him, the encounter is unsettling. The nobleman even pretends to slap her, shocking her into tears before ominously departing. Yayon impresses the judges again and advances in the competition. However, her migraines worsen. Doctors warn that without treatment, she could die within months. The only cure lies in a bone transplant from her biological parents or her creator. Meanwhile, Dr. Beak watches Yayon's audition and smiles, realizing her prized creation is alive. Dr. Beak's agents attempt to abduct Yayon outside the studio, but a crowd prevents it. Ma Young-hee calls her father, Officer Du, who intercepts them. Back in the village, the nobleman resurfaces and threatens Yayon's family. She rushes home, and Officer Du arrives just in time to intervene. The threat escalates, and Yayon begins regaining fragmented memories of her past. The nobleman and his group attack a professor who refused to cooperate with Dr. Beak, killing him and his family. They even manipulate the professor's driver into committing suicide, then burn the house to erase evidence. Mr. Choi, frustrated by Dr. Beak's dismissiveness, secretly plans to eliminate Yayon with the help of another scientist, Mr. Lee, hoping to use her brain for a cure to his own illness. One night, Yayon is attacked at home by Beak's enforcers. They stab Ma Young-hee and her, but Yayon's latent powers activate. In a burst of rage and strength, she eliminates the attackers effortlessly. The nobleman appears again, praising Yayon's powers and revealing her true nature. He tells her she was created to be extraordinary and now must choose between joining them or risking the lives of her loved ones. Under pressure, she agrees. They take her back to the abandoned lab where Dr. Beak is waiting. Yayeon is tied to a chair and injected with a serum meant to revive her memory. Dr. Beek reveals Yayeon was her greatest creation, a superhuman with a perfect brain. She survived when other children were eliminated because she was too powerful to be neutralized. As the serum takes effect, Yayeon seemingly regains her memory. Dr. Beek injects her again to keep her dependent on the blue serum that can suppress her pain temporarily. But it was all part of Yayeon's plan. In truth, she never lost her memory. She joined the competition deliberately to lure her creators out, believing Dr. Beek held the cure for her worsening condition. After regaining control, Yayeon kills Beek's son and breaks free. She confronts Dr. Beek, demands the location of the blue serum, and disables her. Meanwhile, Nobleman realizes he's been tricked and rushes to stop her. Mr. Choi and his own squad also arrive, leading to a violent showdown. In a chaotic melee, Yayeon battles the nobleman, eventually overpowering him. Mr. Choi kills Dr. Beek for betraying him, then tries to fight Yayeon, but is ultimately defeated. Yayeon corners Nobleman, who refuses to reveal the serum's location. She kills him and retrieves the remaining supply. Before burning the lab to the ground, she collects 2 vials for herself and gives the rest to her father to help cure her mother. Yayeon returns to the hospital to deliver the blue serum, hoping it will reverse her mother's dementia. Her adoptive parents are grateful, though her father expresses regret over his initial doubts about raising her. Her mother reassures him that love shaped the person Yayeon became. Yayeon leaves, promising to return. From a distance, she waves goodbye to Myung-hee. 3 months later, Yayeon visits Dr. Beek's twin sister to request a new version of the blue serum with extended effect. A mysterious woman covered in scars threatens Yayeon, but she coldly warns her not to try anything. The story continues. My opinion. The Witch, Subversion is an intense and gripping thriller that blends science fiction with psychological drama. With a refreshing twist on the superhuman experiment trope, the film presents a layered story about identity, power, and survival. The action sequences are brutal and cinematic, while the emotional core surrounding Yayeon's journey makes the stakes feel personal and real. The performances, especially by Kim De-mi as Yayeon, are powerful and convincing. The cinematography and pacing keep viewers hooked from beginning to end. Rating 8 stars. A must-watch for fans of mystery, action, and dark sci-fi. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next story breakdown. See you in the next one.